So we have good entries, first of all. So in the Academy Trophy, especially a lot of nations, which means we have 47 nations inside the Academy Trophy this year, and this is a record entry. According to the, or if I compare this to the previous years, we had last year, I guess, 38 or 39 countries. 47 is a huge success, and I'm really appreciate it. Yeah, let me say grown in case of number of entries means countries. This is true. I guess that the Academy Trophy was from the beginning very successful, even with some famous drivers. 2011, for example, there was Charles Leclerc, who was the champion of the Academy Trophy. On the other side, we have more and more acceptance, from my point of view, by the different ASNs. So this is quite perfect from my point of view. And in the ideal world, we would have 50 countries inside, because we have 51 places. One place is reserved for girl drivers, for Women in Motorsport Commission. So, but we are very close to this. So, no, I'm very satisfied. I think we have to look, let me say, a little bit more in the detail. So we have on one hand the KZ category, where really manufactured drivers are involved, mainly. And then we have the KZ2 category, where still some, let me say, father and son teams present here, which is, I think, a very good basis, because if you compare this nowadays with the OK Junior, it's more and more professional teams and very, very little private teams, real private teams. So I guess we give a platform even for more or less privateers in the KZ2. And I think this is also the right way that we can offer something for private teams or smaller teams to satisfy them as well. So this proposal came from Felipe Massa, our president, because he realized that inside the paddocks you cannot go through the different lanes with any gas, because it was so noisy. So from my point of view, there are several improvements. So first of all, the noise, which is no more there, even for guests who want to see a little bit about karting. They can now go in the paddock without any noise. The other part is the pollution, which is no more there, which is an improvement. And at the beginning, the karting family is, let me say, very conservative. So when you want to change something, they are all explaining you, this is not possible, that is not possible. And at the end, we got the feedback, even from people where we had doubts, that they would be happy with that. They said, no, it's wonderful, and they're happy. So we have no issue here until now. 2 weeks ago, we had our first event in Angeville. There was also zero issue, well respected by all people. And I think this is a real improvement. For me, the main subject is to have good events, to have good organizers, good tracks. And of course, Wackersdorf is one of them inside Europe, as an example, and even worldwide. So if you see the whole complex here with the main buildings, if you see the paddock, if you see the rental karting track, indoor karting track here, so everything is quite perfect. And of course, it's nice for me to come back, because in my previous job, I was already here for several times for German Karting Championship, by example. And so it's nice to come back, of course.